What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cass here, and we are here with the top 4 NFL players that will break out in 2021. I know you guys, I saw that y'all really enjoyed um, I saw some of you enjoyed the Denver Broncos mock draft. Like I said, I'm going to be running that one back because I kind of messed up the first round with not doing enough research. That's my fault, guys. But I had totally forgot about their cornerback free agency signings that they made. So let's look at this. Top 5 NFL players that will break out in 2021. Starting first, Irv Smith, tight end, Minnesota Vikings. With the departure of Kyle Rudolph, I really think Irv Smith could break out with Minnesota. My reasoning is, he has 66 catches for 676 yards and 7 touchdowns as a backup. And has only 2 drops on 90 career targets. That is an incredible stat line for a backup tight end for a team that utilized Kyle Rudolph so often. Irv Smith could really shine into be a future NFL superstar with the positioning opening up. I think it's kind of ridiculous that he's wearing Randy Moss's number in that picture. Really surprised they didn't retire the number and instead gave it to a tight end that could actually be really good. So there's going to be 2 legendary 84s in Minnesota, apparently. Not saying that Irv Smith's going to grow anywhere to be a legend, but kind of surprised they didn't retire the number, being 100% honest with you. But Irv Smith, tight end Minnesota, set for a breakout year. It's not going to help them at all with Kirk Cousins and the defense, but going to really be a good offense with a fun offense to watch with Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and Irv Smith. Second player to break out, cornerback, Tennessee Titans, Breon Borders. See, Breon's a very different guy from everybody else on this list. Everybody else on this list either were backups and now made the position to start. Breon Borders wasn't that. Breon Borders was drafted a couple of years ago to the Raiders and had bounced around after he left the Raiders, after his rookie deal ran out, had bounced around between a few teams, practice squads. But the way Tennessee's defense was last year, we needed a cornerback. Adoree was hurt. So we picked up Breon Borders. He was expected to be a depth guy, but he showed a lot of promise and received a very high grade by PFF, to be fair. And with the loss of Malcolm Butler and Adoree Jackson, I believe we bring in a corner in the draft. But I believe our team also has other holes to fill. So I believe we bring in 1 corner, but not 2. And our starting corners are the drafted guy, Christian Fulton, Janoris Jenkins, and Breon Borders. That's our 4 starters. I believe Breon could really grow to be if not a star, but a very serviceable player after being a free agency signing. And let's not forget, Tennessee didn't have a lot of cap room to go around this year, but they made it a important signing to re-sign Breon. So I believe that Tennessee saw kind of similar to what I'm seeing, that he's going to be a very important notion to going forward in this team. And let's not forget, he's not that old. He's like 26, 27, maybe 25. He's not old at all. Quarterback, Sam Darnold, Carolina Panthers. All right, so this is kind of the cheat route, I can say, because everybody's saying this. But everybody and their mother and father and their grandparents saw the way that Ryan Tannehill left Miami, left Adam Gase, and went to Tennessee and is now playing on an all-pro level. And it's not that Sam Darnold just leaving Adam Gase. It's also the fact that he's being reunited with one of his favorite weapons while he was in New York, and that's Robbie Anderson. Also, the fact that he's going to be paired with possibly the best receiving back in the entire NFL. It's a really toss-up between him and Alvin Kamara, just like it's a toss-up between the best running back in the NFL, between Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry. So, I'm not saying expect Darnold to be MVP caliber, but he's a starter in this league. I believe New York is ruined him, but I believe they didn't ruin him to the extent where he's not unfixable. This one is going to really surprise a lot of people. And even I think I might be wrong, but the evidence is showing what I'm saying. Deshaun Jackson has not played up to an elite level in Washington, in Tampa Bay, back in Philadelphia. He has not played on that elite level. The statistics agree with me. When he was in Philadelphia the first time, he had an elite quarterback in Mike Vick. Went to Washington, no elite quarterback. Went to Tampa, Jameis Winston, not an elite quarterback. Went to New York, went to Philadelphia, Carson Wentz in his worst year as a starter, not an elite quarterback. And the year before that, when Carson was still really good, Jackson was hurt. Now he's going to play for a Rams team in his hometown. So not only does he have an elite quarterback in Matt Stafford, great receivers beside him in Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp, but also he's playing in front of his family, in front of his hometown in Los Angeles. There is no better reason why Deshaun Jackson could really come out and play ball. And I believe he could be a player set and keened for comeback player of the year. Now, he has had some problems with injury, so if he gets hurt, then that ruins everything I'm talking about. But I really think he's a very good football player. And I believe he could be set for a really big comeback season. So if you like this little top 4 NFL, what did I call this? Top 4 NFL players that will break out in 2021. If you guys liked the video, remember, like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode, which hopefully will be either Jacksonville Jaguars or New Orleans Saints mock draft. See you guys later. Bye, guys.